Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I am very close, less than 100 people away from 1,000 subscribers, and it's totally free for you. So please, if you do subscribe, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so excited to get to 1,000. YouTube will let us do certain things once we get to 1,000 people, and I really feel like I'm going to have a celebration or something. So everybody who's already subscribed, all my new subscribers and viewers, thank you. Thank you so much. I know that without you, this channel would not be what it is today. And I'm just really happy and excited. Today you'll see that I have a new tablescape here in celebration. We have spring coming. The spring equinox is, I believe, the 21st of this month, which is March here in the United States. And so I just really wanted to welcome the season of spring. And I've got all my crystals here, and I got these little fairies going on here, and little fairy house, and then I have this wonderful little gnome. It looks like he's reading to his son or his grandson. He's reading my books. Yeah. And also this little ladybug here, this ladybug totem. Go ahead and look this up. This is for you as kind of like a blessing. Look up the ladybug totem. Also, I made these little bumblebees out of pipe cleaners, so you might want to look up the totem for the bumblebees. And also, for those of you who don't know, I'm also an author. That's why I was saying that this little guy was reading my book, Perception. You know, he's he's reading to his son here. This is an action-adventure series on superhero twin flames, Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 1. I love this artwork. I love these books. They're such beautiful quality. I have finished reading this book, Book 1, aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those here to YouTube for you to enjoy. If you've already read Book 1 or watched all those videos, fear not for Perception, the Two Yet One. Book 2 is already published and available. The links to purchase these books from these beautifully made paperbacks here from Kindle Direct Publishing. All of those links are in the description box below. Each paperback is only $15.99 plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping is free. Book 1 is available for $9.99, I believe, as an ebook. However, Book 2, I have not been able to get it formatted for that just yet, so please forgive me. And of course, I'm still working on my third book. I just published Book 2 a year ago this month. It was March when I published Book 2, so it takes me a few years to get these books out. Anyway, so your reading here. As a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for your life so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. And then the next lifetime you have a higher life path number. And so it goes until one lifetime real enlightenment is possible for you. You can also lower your vibration too. I thought I'd throw that in there too. You know, if you're say you're a life path 3 and then you do something really bad, you might have to be a life path 2 your next life or something, you know. But that's how I read the cards, okay? So let's get started. Right here at the heart of everything, we've got the Hierophant in reverse. Okay? Now, the Hierophant can mean a bunch of stuff. He does. He means a bunch of stuff. But for you, he's in reverse here. And what this means is that I really just kind of feel like you need to break out of your rut. You got to find something new to inspire you, that brings you inspiration, okay? Also, I think you may have been a little overkind over generous, you know, generous to a fault, not, yeah. Now, as this is a major arcana card, this is a major lesson. Okay, so pay attention to this energy. It is possible to overgive. We're all sovereign beings. We all have spirit inside of us, and giving is good. Overgiving means that the spirit that lives within you has been overtaxed, and you don't want to do that. You have to, not have to, you don't have to do anything, but you want to respect the spirit that lives in your body as much as you want to respect spirit that lives in others. So yes, you want to give to others, but if it's to a place where you, if it's to your detriment, then that energy isn't good, because you are also sovereign. You're also spirit. And so you have to make sure that the spirit within you is honored as well. This that you've been doing, though, is something that you wrote into your divine blueprint. Okay, this card comes up when, okay, so there's certain times. Now, okay, the minor arcana cards are your free will. Free will can change just about anything, okay? But there are times when there are things that are not changeable, and this is what we would call fate, fortune, okay? This overkindness may have come from some sort of success that was meant for you. You know, this is good fortune, okay? This is something that you wrote into your divine blueprint that was going to happen no matter what. And yes, we can say that free will can change anything, but come on, haven't you ever tried to do something and you tried every single thing that you could think of? You put as much energy into it as you could muster, and you couldn't get it to work? That's because that was not written into your divine blueprint. Okay, it's just not going to be there. What if you tried to stop something from happening? You knew it was coming, and you did everything you could to stop it from happening, and you couldn't stop it? Well, that's because of this. See what I'm saying? There are things that we write into our divine blueprint that are meant to happen no matter what happens. So I feel like this was some kind of success. So they're pointing this out to me too. There you are right there. There you are on this wheel of fortune. Like this is, to me, this is telling me like this is the root of everything, except this card is the root of everything, but it's showing me this. This is obviously your energy here, okay? Now, so this overgiving because of this beautiful success that was written into your divine blueprint, what's at the root of the matter here is you may have just been a little too enthusiastic. This is, a lot of the times people will say this is a leap of faith, this is a new beginning. Well, I feel that new beginning thing here with the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm feeling like what happened here, though, is you were just too, you may have been a little foolish here, giving too much, okay? Having so much joy and enthusiasm and faith and being happy with spirit and all that, because this is the energy of the Fool. This is Aries energy as well. Now this is where this Fool loves spirit, knows spirit is there, trusts in spirit so much that he's about to just walk off a cliff because he totally trusts, He has complete faith that he will not die, that whatever happens, if he does die, it was meant to be, or if he walks off of this cliff, he won't fall to his death. He just has complete faith in the divine, that whatever happens is supposed to happen, okay? And he's got this joyful energy because this little white dog here is also reflecting this joyful energy. You see that? When you're happy, your dog gets like that. Okay, when you're not happy, the dog does not look like this. The dog gets sad too. Dogs always know what's going on with their people. Okay, so I think what happened here is you just got a little over generous, a little overly cavalier about your blessings. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. Now here is what is at, not at the root of everything. This is the energy that's moving out of your life right now. And this is like, see, this is the happy family. This is fighting, breakdown of communication, incompatibility, misunderstandings. Okay, so there's something going on. And this isn't just the happy family. See, you got like the mom and the dad and a couple kids playing here. This is also the family that you choose. The family that you're born into is the 10 of Pentacles or discs. That's your earth energy, your inheritance, whether it's DNA or money. This is the family that you choose. So this doesn't have to necessarily be your actual family, like in the page of discs or coins, which is what you know, this can be your family. When you get married and you have kids, the 10 of discs is when, you know, those are your parents and your family where you came from. See, so they choose each other, you know, so this is the family that they choose. But this is also the card for your soul family, the friends that become your family, okay? So that can mean either one. You may have had some misunderstandings and some upset here with your actual family or with your soul family, but this is what is moving out of your life at this time. So this is a great energy to be moving out of your life. Okay, so for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards. And here we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I haven't been doing the... Okay, so here the cup energy is water, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, which is emotion and intuition. Okay, so you may have felt it, that this wasn't going to work out. You may have already known through your intuition that this energy was going to move out of your life. Now this is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, like Pentacles is Earth, which is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy. This is a Virgo energy in itself here. He's the slowest moving knight. Earth is a slow mover. Okay, everything that has to do with your health and your wealth. Okay, so he's bringing like a new beginning in your health and your wealth, except right now he's upside down. So in your future, this is you just, I just feel this can be idleness and stagnation. But I think this is also the need to work less. And it has a lot to do with your next future card, okay? So let's just get it out. Now, here is the 10 of Wands, another ending. So you've got two 10s, okay? So you might want to go ahead and look up angel number 1010, okay? Now, Wands is fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And whenever I see Wands and Pentacles together, see, Wands are very much about what you do during the day, your career, or if you're retired, where you volunteer, wherever you, you know, it can be hobbies, whatever you do during the daytime as some sort of, you know what I mean, a career. It's, you know, it's career energy. And then Pentacles is money, you know, it's health and wealth. It's also your health, but it's your earthly life. But it's a lot of the time it means money. And especially when I see these two suits together. So I have a feeling this has something to do here with what you do for a living. You've been working too hard. Okay, this right here is when you've got a heavy burden to bear and you're tired of it. And as a 10, It is the ending, but it isn't really over until it is like this. Okay? So what we have here is the need to work less, and then this is you dropping these obligations and responsibilities in order to do just that. This is the opportunity to relax. This is when you rid yourself of these heavy burdens. You drop them. So I feel like this is going to happen first. You're just going to be feeling this need to work less. You know, you're just going to just be like, I want to just be still for a minute. And then you're going to just drop the responsibilities that are weighing heavy on you, and just get that rest that you already know that you need, okay? Somehow these responsibilities are related to this over generosity. Yeah, you took on too much for this person or for someone. Yeah, you took on too much, feeling rather cavalier about it. But it was, you were supposed to do this Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this is your Hope card. Now, before you freak out, don't. This could be a Capricorn. This is the card for Capricorn. So there could be a Capricorn in your life that you're hoping you will get into a relationship with, or to help you out or something. Okay? It could be that this Knight of Pentacles energy is a Capricorn. This is earth energy. Okay? This is all about earthly life. This could be, well, sometimes this is stuff like a hot and heavy relationship, but right now what I'm seeing is overgiving and exhaustion. Okay? And it's because of some miscommunication, apparently. Maybe even some arguments. But what you're hoping for here, I think this is Spirit's way of telling you, unless this is a Capricorn, unless this is a hot and heavy relationship, I think this is Spirit's way of telling you that what you are hoping for isn't good for you. This is stuff like substance abuse, which is a form of slavery. This is when you're bound to something. You know, a lot of the times, this can represent a job that you don't like. You've got too many responsibilities here. This seems like your job. You've got a heavy, heavy weight on your shoulders. You don't want to do it anymore. Why? Because it's toxic. Maybe you're hoping, maybe what you really need to do is quit this job because it's toxic. If you hate your job, it's toxic. You're bound to it like a slave. You have to do what you love in order for your life not to be toxic because of this crap. I was just saying this last week to, I think it was Scorpio that was hating on their job. They didn't like their job. That's devil energy. So if you're hoping that you can work less at your job and still stay there, it's telling you this is not good for you. And because this is a major arcana card, this is telling you to learn from this, okay? Man, we are not done with arcana cards either. The last reading for Gemini had absolutely no major arcana cards, and it looks like you've got 5. Wait, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5, dude. 5 out of 10 cards, major arcana. That's how I can gauge the amount of control that you have over this situation. Half of this is your divine blueprint. And it was not in your control. The kind of stuff that you wrote into your divine blueprint that was just going to happen no matter what. Okay? Now, here is your state of being right now, okay? You're frustrated in your job. And this is loss of money. This is even, for this particular deck, this calls this the evil side of wealth. Okay? This, what you're doing is not good for you. You have been used, overused here. You've not, you know what I mean? You've given too much. You've been over generous. And that's why you're frustrated in this venture that is new. This is a new beginning. And so this is probably a new job. Okay? Also, Capricorn is the entrepreneur. So it may be, what I'm getting now is that some of you may have started your own business, but it's too much for you. You're frustrated because you've been giving too much effort, because you were maybe a little bit too cavalier in what it takes to run your own business. And so now you're exhausted. So it looks like you might put down these obligations, but maybe not forever. Okay? This is your fear card. This is stagnation and boredom. Look at him. He's got 3 beautiful cups full of feel-good energy, and the universe is trying to hand him a 4th, and he's just like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't even see it. 4 is the number of stability, okay? But this is like an unrecognized opportunity. You're afraid that you're going to not recognize an opportunity here. You're afraid to be disappointed. You're afraid to be stagnated. Okay? This is probably why you are going to stagnate here. This is a sense of stagnation. This is movement. This is no movement. This is in your future. You are afraid of this. But when you don't stop, when you don't have some rest, if you just don't look at it as stagnation, look at it as rest, then you become refreshed. This is also the card of luxury. Okay? Now, thank you for focusing there, camera. Now, the Tower, but it's in reverse. This is, now the Tower, this moment, this is a potential outcome. Like I said, we have free will, but because of this Wheel of Fortune, I don't know if you, what you can affect in here and what you can't. But the Tower here is all about being stuck in a rut, being stuck in an unhappy situation. When you cannot make a change, inability to make a change, yeah, you can't change this. This is also oppression, imprisonment, tyranny. Even upside down, this can mean the same things that it means right side up. Bankruptcy, downfall, major change, shocking change, severing of ties, disgrace, deception, adversity, ruin, distress. But the universe put this in reverse because it wants you to know that there's a period of oppression and being stuck in a rut coming for you. You've got it. This is coming, and it's coming here. But this is you dropping it. This is you saying, enough. I'm putting this bitch of a burden down. It's the end. It's a 10. This is an end. This was an end. So, and then you had this, like a one beginning here that is not, it's not coming in. Now, this is turning out to be not all that positive of a reading, but here's the thing about why Spirit is telling you this, Aquarius. Because Spirit wants you to know that you deserve happiness in what you do during the daytime. Spirit is telling you that you don't want to be in this energy. Nobody does. Spirit is saying sacrificing your happiness is not good for you. What's opposite of the divine? What's the opposite of God? Well, what do you think? Happiness is what the divine wants for you. So learn from this. Don't want to stay in this energy that's taking you down, but it is teaching you, okay? There is so much to learn here. You are being taught, Aquarius, how to see what you want out of life. Understand how to, maybe how to communicate better. Even if it's with yourself. Life isn't about working hard and then dying. Life is about understanding life's energy and enjoying it and being grateful for it, at least as far as I can tell. Everybody's going to have their different opinions on that, but I'm doing these readings day after day, readings that aren't mine, and I keep getting these same messages that the divine wants you to be happy. The divine wants you to learn how to work your life, the energy of your life. Your higher self, who wrote this divine blueprint, is trying to show you, Aquarius, that your happiness matters. We don't come here to just work and then die. The harder you work doesn't make you happier. Okay? What the divine is trying to show you, what you're trying to show yourself, what you're trying to learn here is this. This is the underlying energy under the deck, and this came out right side up. I'm watching now to see if they come upside down or right side up. This came out right side up. This is all about manifesting, understanding the energies of life, and manifesting what you want. He is the one. He is right after the Fool. Okay? 0 and then the 1. This is the new beginning that Spirit wants you to recognize. This is also reminding me that Aquarius, okay, so in order to manifest, which is magic, the magic of understanding the subtle energy of life and then manipulating it in a way so that you can bring in what you want, okay? You have to have, see the pentacle? Earth. See the sword? Air. See this wand of wood right here, and also in his hand, fire. And then he's got this cup here, which is water. Okay? He's pointing to the earth. He's pointing to spirit, as above, so below, the eternity of spirit, the eternity of consciousness. This is called the eternal lemniscate. Okay? And this is what brings about beauty and abundance in your life. I always check for this in readings, or at least I try to always check. You have earth with these pentacles. You have fire with these wands. You have got cups. You've got water. Okay? Aquarius, you have no swords. You have no air. Your own energy. I think that you've been over generous for others, perhaps. And you're not using your intellect. You're not using your communication right. Swords is all about intellect and communication. This has an element of miscommunication to it. And when I say the intellect part, I'm not calling you stupid, please. I mean, but we do have this element of foolishness, which I prefer to say cavalier. He looks cavalier. Maybe what you were overgiving with maybe a more cavalier attitude. Well, I think this is trying to bring you down to earth a little bit more, but the air energy, you need to bring that back in. It's communication, it's intellect, it's thoughts, it's words, it's your mind. Okay? You haven't thought this through, perhaps, and maybe after you do, after you've had enough of this, you're going to drop these wands. And then what Spirit says is that, you know, once you make sure that you've got all your elements under control, your health and your wealth, your earth, your love, your emotion, your intuition, your intellect, your logic. That's what I was looking for. You need more logic in this equation here. That's a better way of saying rather than intellect. I don't want to, you know, insult anyone by accident here. I have respect for everyone. And then here's the wand, the passion, the fire, the energy that it takes to enact the things that you need to do in order to bring about this manifestation. You can't just sit there and call in things. Believe me, I've tried. There has to be some physical effort done for everything that you want to manifest. Okay? So you've got to have that groundedness. Understand that you are human. You've got to have the passion, the energy to do everything. You've got to have the intuition and the emotion in check so that you don't get stuck in your head with emotion. Okay? Being over emotional, and this is what's ruling your head. You have to master that. You have to master your logic and your intellect, your mind and what it does. How do you think? How do you, what, you know, when this happens, how do you end up thinking? That's, you know, mastering one's mind is very difficult. Okay, but since it's your element, you might be better doing that. Okay, it might be a little easier for you to do that. But once you have all of those energies, and then plus a spiritual connection, which is the fifth element. And I believe there's probably even more elements out there that we need to include into this card and maybe into the tarot. When you have all of that down, all the elements of the energies of life, plus spirit, plus understanding fully that you are a little piece of spirit that needs respect and love and nurturing just as much as anyone else, that's when you're going to manifest what you want into your life. Now, We are going to get additional messages, clarifications, comfort, reiterations, whatever the unicorns want to say from the Oracle of the Unicorns. And then after that, we're going to get a little bit here from the goddesses, the goddess guidance oracle cards. And let's see what the unicorns have to say. Hey, unicorns, what do you want to tell Aquarius? I would say a little bit advice. I'm asking, give them a little advice, unicorns, please. Okay. You know, and maybe some comfort if that's what they need. Unicorns, what would you like to tell Aquarius? Thank you so much. I'd like at least 3 cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, unicorns. All right. I've noticed that they tend to pop out when I ask for a specific number. Interesting. Okay, this is the first one that came out. Let's do these all here. Receive. Oh, thank you. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. Yay, a gift. Okay, so what this is saying is this is the teaching of receiving. I've been learning this myself. A lot of people, people say, hey, would you like one of these? Oh, no, thank you. Is there enough for everyone? Yeah, I made enough for everyone. Oh, okay, then I'll take one. Here, you need help right now. I know that you just lost your job. I'm going to give you this money. Oh, no, that's all right. I'll be okay. I'll just work through it. No need for that. Oh, I see that you are you thirsty over there? Would you know what I mean? It's that kind of stuff. And then you're like, no, thanks. I don't want to put you out or anything, you know. You have to be careful of that. A lot of us go through life thinking it's okay to not want to take anything from anyone. It isn't really, because first of all, you're not giving them the opportunity to be giving and generous and causing you some sort of joy where if you're lacking in something, if there's something that they can give you, whether it's something like money or just comfort or, you know, a drink of water, whatever someone wants to give you that it looks like you don't have, most of the time we want to just say, oh, no, thank you. I don't want to put you out. I don't want to be known as that person who goes around taking things from everyone. They might start thinking I'm a user. Well, here's the thing, guys, is that think about a cup. A cup is useless if it can't receive liquid. Then we can then drain the cup. The cup, the Ace of Cups overflows enough to bless the entire world, but it would never overflow if it didn't know how to receive, if it couldn't receive. I mean, think of it this way. You go and do a job. You accept your paycheck. You receive that, don't you? Well, I deserve it. I worked for it. Well, why don't you deserve that bottle of water somebody just offered you? Why don't you deserve the financial relief somebody just offered you? Well, I don't want to put them out. It's not really necessary. Well, but then again, there's that thing where you're not allowing somebody to help. Now, if it's a loan and you can't afford to pay them back or something like that, that's the kind of stuff I understand. But you have to receive in order to give. If you don't have anything, you can't give anything. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Oh, wow. Just like what I asked for. I asked the unicorns to give you some kind of comfort, because it just looks like, you know, this reading is like, it seems a little sad, like you're being stuck in a rut and then, you know. So this is the second card that says, Aquarius, I know you're going through some stuff right now, but guess what? A gift is coming. Maybe 2 gifts. You got 2 cards of getting a gift. And like I said here, don't forget to look up this ladybug totem, okay? Ladybug totem. So money is coming. This right here isn't just saying that all this is, you know, that you can't move. I think this is what they were saying. This, look at this. You're part of this energy itself. This energy, the Wheel of Fortune, is a good omen. This is windfall. This is money coming in. Okay? This is fate and destiny, yeah, but this is also success. This is money. This is good luck, if you want to say if you want to believe in luck. I think luck is really just good vibration coming your way, right? Something that you are a part of this card. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. Receive. Be willing to learn from others is a way of receiving. Letting someone teach you is receiving. Okay? There's something that you need to learn in order to grow. And it is, don't overwork yourself. It's, you know, don't be afraid to take a rest. It's, you know, don't hope to be stuck in a toxic situation. This is definitely growth. Okay? Innocence. This just came out for Gemini. I love this card. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. This is one of the best cards and the best pieces of advice that I think I have in my decks. Look up. Look up. This isn't just all about your life and how things are working. We're always into our lives. This, and this is going on with my life and all that crap. This is how we always are. But look up. What is life itself? Rediscover life. Play. Take some time off and play. Adventure. Dare to do things differently. Manifest your travel dreams and move to a new location. Oh, wow. Manifest. That's what this means. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Now bring it in. Do the physical work that you need to do to bring it in. And the rest is positive intention and energy. And it'll all come in for you. All right, this is getting a little long here, so I'm going to go ahead and do the goddesses right now. Man, I could just keep going and teaching and stuff, but... oh! All right. Goddesses, what can you tell Aquarius? What else would you like to tell Aquarius? I would like at least 3 cards, please. Goddesses? Oh. What would you like to tell Aquarius? Oh, gotta get that one. What else would you like to tell Aquarius? Okay. Thank you so much. I do not have to pause my camera because I have this awesome little thing. Hang on. I get this other card down here so I don't have to pause so you don't see how tore up I look. All right. Now, oh boy, oh, again, Aphrodite. Oh, she was the second week of February. We got all our messages from Venus Aphrodite, and now she's back to tell you, Aquarius, your inner goddess. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. You have an inner goddess within you. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Okay, so this is what I've been saying the whole reading. You're a piece of divinity. It's not just the inner goddess, it's the inner god. It is both. It is the divinity within you that Aphrodite is telling you to respect and understand is there. Ishtar, boundaries, right? Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. This is definitely the lesson of the entire reading. You gave too much. You can't do everything for everyone else. Okay, you have to receive too. And you have to have these boundaries because, well, you don't have to do anything, but I feel like these boundaries must be made so that you don't exhaust yourself like you have. You're overburdened. You're so ready to drop these burdens, Aquarius. Oh, and the arts, Saraswati. Oh, she is beautiful. I just love Saraswati. I had a dream once where I was riding her beautiful giant white swan. It was the set of 3 dreams, and it had a name too. It was called the Dreminate. Somebody told me that that was the first of 3 dreams that I would dream that night, and this was when I was a child. I was a little kid. I had no idea who Saraswati was. Anyway, express yourself through creative activities. The arts. Okay, so these energies right here are going to bring joy and beauty and divinity into your life. Art itself is the feminine energy. Okay, so I really I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aquarius. That's what I have for you at this time. See you next time.